Good evening, everybody, and welcome to this Wednesday, May the 7th edition of Lehigh Valley Sports Scene. Dan Freemuth with you as part of the Service Electric Network. Thank you so much for joining us this evening. We've got lots to get to on tonight's program. An EPC softball season that was supposed to end on Monday will finally come to a close tonight. Thanks, Mother Nature. We hear from a suddenly surging Northampton team in advance of the K-Kids regular season finale opposite Bethlehem Catholic, while the Whitehall boys volleyball team enters the playoffs on quite a roll. The Zephyrs, winners of 9 straight, trying to stay sharp in advance of next week's semifinals. But we begin this evening's program with a volleyball team that'll be part of tomorrow's quarterfinal action, the Dieruff Huskies, who rounded out the 6-team EPC field after a 13-6 regular season, which featured 7 wins over a dozen East Penn Conference showdowns. Dieruff won 8 of its final 10 contests, capping the regular campaign on a 5-match winning streak, placing the Huskies in the EPC Boys Volleyball Tournament for the first time in program history. Gwen Begley has more on a team that surprised everyone this season except themselves.
After missing out on the district playoffs by just a game in 2024, the Dieruff Huskies earning both district and EPC playoff bids this year was an expectation.
Our goal was to make districts last year, and we fell short of 1 game. And I believe there were so much opportunities that we could have had that game last year. And I feel like this year we've really just taken all the opportunities we can get. And even yet, I feel like we still could have done better.
We knew, especially with the whole team maturing, we were going to be better. And we actually just proved it this year more than we did last year.
Every part of the Huskies game has improved throughout the season, seeing hitters like Marcus Lewis and Ben Tyson earn 383 combined kills. But what's really been the secret to the Huskies' success is putting in the extra effort.
We really took our opportunities over the summer and over the off season to really build more of a bond or team chemistry, you know. Another thing I feel like we improved mainly was our athletic ability. I feel like everybody really stepped up a lot with how high they were able to jump, how they were able to adapt to different things.
We've been meeting up outside of practice a lot. We've just been trying to get as much chemistry as we can as a team, just so we can try to work together as the best we can. I've grown so much closer to all of these guys.
They always texting me, Coach, can we come in early and play hard? Yeah, I said, guys, just go ahead, I'll be there. What I've seen a lot in the last 2 years is leadership and teamwork. They've been playing a lot better, gelling, and that building that chemistry is what wins games.
Not only is making history like this an exciting moment for the kids, but a really meaningful and surreal one for the coaching staff. Head coach George Diaz has been a Husky for life, having played here in high school, and knew it was only a matter of time before Dieruff got its moment on the big stage.
I'm ecstatic beyond, it's so for real. Me playing here and giving back to my community is when I first came here 14 years ago. To give back to the sport that I love, to the kids that don't know how to play volleyball, and then to become what they become, such great players, brings a lot of happiness to me and my coworkers. My heart is here. I love teaching here. These boys are part of me, and I love giving back to the community.
I'm really proud. This is the farthest that we've gone so far, and our coach is telling us this is by far his best season that he's had. We beat teams that we haven't beat before and a lot of different things. I feel like we did amazing this season.
In Allentown, I'm Gwen Begley for SEN.
Thanks a lot, Gwen. While Marcus Lewis leads the team with 263 kills this spring, his setter Jack Herder has thrown up 400 assists during his senior season. Ben Tyson not far behind Lewis with 120 kills to his credit, while also leading Dieruff defensively with 39 blocks. Blocking will be a point of emphasis for Dieruff against Nazareth on Thursday in the quarterfinals. Blocking along with serving. The Huskies were guilty of 19 service errors during their lone regular season meeting with the Blue Eagles back in late March.